on to you Pisces out there. So you Pisces actually have the Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands, and you have the Queen of Cups right here. You know, I've been actually building up towards making these 6 videos longer. I'm just a little bit out of practice when it comes to 6 videos because I haven't been doing it as of late and making them as long as I used to. But like I said before, it's baby steps back to where it used to be pretty much. But you know, that way I had a little bit more leverage. But anyway, for you Pisces, you have the Queen of Wands, like I said, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so these 3 cards right here for you Pisces. Let me see. Okay, okay, I'm getting it. So the Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Cups speaks to how you Pisces are. When you get yourself into relationships, when you get yourself trying to get to know somebody, you have a side of you that that can be emotional, yes, but at the same time, you also want to listen to what the other person has to say as well and find out a little bit more about them. But you don't want to have to deal with again, Five of Wands, you don't want to have to deal with the problems. You don't want to have to deal with the issues that come with disagreements, right? A lot of you Pisces want to problem solve, but you don't want to have to kind of go at it with your significant other like a cat or a dog. So the Queen of Cups, like it is that I was talking about, you will listen to what it is that they have to say. You will take what they're feeling into consideration. That's for you evolved Pisces, because Pisces who are not evolved, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Pisces, I love y'all Pisces, but when y'all are not evolved, oh my gosh. Y'all can make people feel so small. Y'all could make people feel like you're not listening to. So the Queen of Wands now is about how, well, since that's the case, because a lot of you Pisces have to understand that you do give people a little bit of a run for their money, you know, especially if you're an evolved Pisces, you know, because if you're an evolved Pisces, you're a businessman, you're a businesswoman, right? You're a person that's business. You're a person that is thinking about, you know, interstellar, worldly things. I'm not talking about worldly from a perspective of like influenced by worldly things. I'm talking about worldly in the sense of thinking about things that truly matter spiritually, and then having to make what matters to you kind of matter to other people in a way where they will want to financially support it, and actually you can eat off of that for the rest of your life, right? That's something that a lot of Pisces people really want to do. That's the reason why a lot of Pisces people are actually the heads or the chairman or the chairwoman of Fortune 500 companies. You could look this up. A lot of Pisces people are at the heads of Fortune 500 companies, because a lot of you, when your mind and your heart is in the correct place, you think power. You Pisces think big. You think real world big solutions, or real world big problems that need to be solved, right? And a relationship is no different in essence. A relationship is absolutely no different, because that's how it is that you Pisces solve a lot of y'all problems. Y'all think in the bigger picture. But when y'all Pisces who are lower level, or y'all maybe high level, but y'all want to pull it, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It almost feels like you Pisces are torturing a person. Like the person's trying to get through to you, and it's like the person can tell that you're completely unwilling to listen to anything that they're saying, because you want to win the argument. So, or you want to win the disagreement. You see it as something to be won, right? Which brings credit to what I mean when I say that the Romans, when the Romans would go into battle, the Romans would not evoke Aries. The Romans would evoke Venus, Jupiter, or Neptune, i.e. Pisces. Pisces is the higher octave of Libra, which is Venus, right? So, and then Pisces is ruled by planets, Jupiter, Neptune, right? Jupiter first, then Neptune. Never the exception, the other way around. So a lot of you Pisces are willing to listen to what other people have to say now. And the Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords is about one thing that you Pisces realize is, if I'm being, might as well be just out there since I'm already there. I might as well just be straightforward since I'm always straightforward. One thing that you Pisces have realized is how defensive the correct way a person actually is. You know, how defensive a person is. You know, a lot of people take defensiveness completely out of lie, and then they'll lie, take it out of context. Oh, you know, you're defensive. That's not defensiveness. Is not about being unafraid of the consequences, and being transparent and saying and doing what's on your mind, regardless of how people look at you. That's not defensiveness. Defensiveness is about having something to hide, like I said in one of my other videos. That's what defensiveness is. But it's not defensive of you Pisces to say and do the things that you legitimately want to do, that's on your heart, that doesn't alter the course of the direction of where your life is going, nor does it principally harm other people's in a unfair kind of way, stop them from fulfilling where it is that they're gonna go, right? And this level of freedom, a lot of people, my dear Pisces, do not have. So when you're out here trying to call yourself dating some people and getting to know some people, one thing that you Pisces are slowly learning is how defensive other people actually are. They're defensive, and you can you can tell. I can tell that they're defensive. That's what the Page of Swords is about. Their defensiveness, how scared a lot of people actually are, how much to hide a lot of people actually are, and how they envy you Pisces because of the fact that you Pisces are not as afraid of being a little bit more, when you want to, a little bit more transparent than the average person. You Pisces can show transparency when y'all want to, and actually open up to the other. Again, Venus, right? Jupiter is the higher octave of Venus. So is Neptune. So Pisces being ruled by Jupiter and Neptune, you're the higher octave of Libra. Pisces is the higher octave of Libra. I don't know if y'all knew that, but now y'all do. So the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, because you're learning how defensive a lot of people actually are, you have the Justice, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. And what these two cards right here are is the Justice is about you've tried in the past to make that work, but you Pisces have to stop trying to make that work. A person who is defensive and broken like that, they're always going to project their own dysfunctions onto you. Lie, you know. They're gonna tell you Pisces that, oh no, You know, you Pisces are the ones that's you know, the most evil person in the world, and y'all are terrible. That's not true. Um, so yeah, so the justice, you Pisces needing to set other people straight by healing them, which is a Virgo thing. But y'all are the opposite polarity of Virgo. Remember, Virgo is about learning how to stop taking people on as projects and to deal with people who are actually healed instead of people who claim or act like they're so invincible or they're healed. Right? So you Pisces being the opposite sign of Virgo, right? Y'all are supposed to pull from that polarity and stop trying to heal dysfunctional people. You Pisces have been doing that a little bit too much over the years, right? And it's only up until, I want to say, a couple of years, y'all really understand what it is that I'm talking about. But now you Pisces have to begin to understand the next step of the next stage of it, which is the defensiveness. You notice, you Pisces notice how it is that I change and I grow and I actually talk about situations when it comes to relationships that, you know, a lot of other people don't, and that I'm not just stuck talking the same crap. You know what I mean? And none of the stuff that I'm saying is crap. But what I'm saying is that you notice how it is I don't get stuck there. I always evolve and talk about the problems of the human psyche and how to actually get over it so that we can start to actually, you know, get things going, you know, in a very good or correct direction instead of wasting time dealing with all these issues because of entitlement and, you know, false entitlement and ego and all this other type of crap. That's what I'm here for. You know, and I even have a Pisces ascendant myself. So I look at Pisces as kind of like a surfer. Like, you're using, like, the water to you is like another part of land. You know, like I'm using the emotions and the things that are unexplainable, and like I'm trying to give all the zodiac signs a better, more well-rounded, expanded upon view so that y'all can understand things from not just your own perspective, but understand how the world or the universe works, right? So that you can use it to your advantage instead of just, you know, people telling you some nonsensical stuff up on the internet all day, regardless of who it is, right? I'm not here to talk about anybody in particular. I'm just saying, regardless of whoever it is, I stay in my lane. I don't know what other tarot readers are doing. I believe it or not, I don't even look up tarot. I don't. You know, now I used to, but I haven't even. Ghost Nation. But the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands is about how, because as you will get to know them, right, you will find out just how defensive they are, right? They have a chip on their shoulder because they're trying to hide their insecurities. You know, that's what defensiveness is. They're trying to hide their insecurities. But you're not. You're not trying to hide your insecurities at all. You Pisces, you want someone that's intellectually honest enough to actually be in a relationship with. Okay, that's part of the problem. Okay, you haven't, the Seven of Wands, you Pisces, and this is the thing that I've been saying for the longest time for you Pisces, right? You Pisces do not understand that y'all are just spiritually on a different level than most people. You didn't take that into consideration. That's part of the reason why you Pisces have gotten things so rough for y'all. It's because a lot of you Pisces, you don't take it into consideration that maybe you're just more spiritually evolved than others. So you haven't found anyone yet that is on your spiritual level. And that this doesn't necessarily have anything to do with you, because or nor is it your fault, because you have to get to know somebody before you can get to know what kind of spiritual level they're on, right? You know, as intelligent as you are, and as intelligent as anyone is, how am I supposed to know what kind of spiritual level a person is on? You know? I just know enough about a person to stay away from them. Because I can tell that they're not spiritual enough to have actually dealt with their own issues. You feel me? But to understand how how spiritually high or low a person is, I must form a relationship with them, whether it's long term or short term, whether it's a year, whether it's a day. That's what the asking questions is about. That's what the getting to know them is about. You understand? This is why it is I told you, Pisces, that people who, I may not have necessarily said this to you in particular, but I'm gonna say it here now. This is why a lot of people who say things like you expecting too much out of me, they're telling you that they're broken. They are an unstable, dysfunctional, broken individual is what they're saying. And what you really should do when they tell you that is you should just leave. You should just leave. Because what they're also saying is that anything that you say and do is gonna get them on their nerves, because they're broken. They don't have no patience because they're broken. They do not have perseverance or endurance at all. So the Seven of Wands is just that. You, Pisces, are spiritual. Y'all are. Y'all understand how to be transparent, how to show people your belly, right? Your underbelly, and how to be vulnerable with people, right? But just because you, Pisces, know how to do that does not know that other people will know how or will do it for you. And it doesn't have anything to do with you, Pisces. As a matter of fact, it's because of the fact that they're broken. So now the Four of Cups and the Three of Pentacles right here is about how, and so since that's the case, you shouldn't date them. You shouldn't feel bad about walking away. So what is it that you, Pisces, should do now? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. You should be with someone that actually cares about you, not just physically and financially, but spiritually as well. A lot of you, Pisces, bodies gets, looked at, because a lot of you tend to be attractive, but spiritually, a lot of you don't get satisfied or nourished. A person will come into your life and all you are is just a body to them. So let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Maybe I'm wrong about everything. I don't know. You know what I mean? But, I have a Pisces ascendant myself. Let me know if I'm lying in the comment section. But so for you, Pisces, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, then you have the Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, and then you have the Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Wands, it's because of people's consistent underestimation of you is why they end up losing out on a very good zodiac sign. Human beings are supposed to evolve themselves spiritually as time go on. But it's because of this level of ego that they have is why it is that they end up losing you, Pisces. They end up losing you, Pisces, because they don't understand that you, Pisces, are not going to be okay with with a spiritually unfulfilling relationship. Nor should you have to. So the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles is about a lot of you just have to work on the level of understanding that a lot of you have, right? I still see that you Pisces still haven't, you're coming to it, but you Pisces still haven't figured out, really coming to the realization and the application, the practice of understanding that most people are not advanced as you are. And therefore, then, because they're not advanced as you are, you have to actually treat them like they're not advanced. Not saying that you should disrespect them. No, that has nothing to do with it. What I'm saying is understand that when they can't reach where you are, understand they can't reach where you are. And to not necessarily take it personally. You know, it just means that you Pisces can't be in a relationship with them. But you can most definitely still look, keep going, trying to find that person for you. You Pisces, again, this is confirmation for you Pisces. You just haven't found that person as of yet. There's not a whole lot of people around that's really as advanced as you are, right? So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's all the ways to get a personal reading from me, as well as you can contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com for a reading. Hey, it's summertime. That's what they be doing over here.